Hello and testele to all the class 7 students. So with this video, we are going to start a new chapter from your science textbook, that is chapter number 4, heat. Chapter number 10 So chapter number 10 heat ladire. So heat So chapter number 4, heat. So how do you define heat? Heat lani deshe khandes kya imbe. So heat lana kharre la wimbe na kirang khar lagimbe. So heat, it is a form of energy. Heat lana khare la women, it is a form of energy which makes any object hot or cold. ngobo chik chau resha thangmu resha la ni khogi khejo shmindwe di khari gi te gore la na nushu jiyor nushu dilanga ju khare la gore heat la gore. So heat is a form of energy. We have got different types of energy, right? Sound energy, light energy, chemical energy. So energy la rig manda mabu peore. So din anglo ni rig chi khare la women heat energy la adre. So heat is a form of energy which makes any object hot or cold. Heat energy. Okay, so we have got fire, which is hot. We have got ice cubes, which are cold. So fire the ice cube heat energy manda yor. So now some objects they are cold while some they are hot. So hot and cold. So we know that ice cream that you enjoy so much, it is cold. Ice cream dikhare thangmurwa. And then we have got a frying pan kept on a stove. Frying pan kept on a stove, it is hot. Chala gashe ngobu gashe khariore ice cream doji baina thangmu yore ngobu gashe frying pan thap gana sha yoro di khare me gana sha yodi frying pan di khariore chau yor. So some objects they are cold while some are hot. Now how do we decide which object is hotter than others? So but if you are given two objects which look similar ramik chikpa chikpa do che ani khandi how do we decide which object is hotter than others? So the most easy way to do is we often do that, or we often decide which object is hotter than others by touching the objects. So so we often do that by touching the object. So our sense of touch the sense of touch the rewa shush kya war ko ki takta lagi re samne ngobo jik chaw re sha thang mo re sha ani ngobo dingi ni parane khandi cha du khandi thang du di la ya jomarwe ti nganjo gi sense of touch ka nganjo rely chi gor. Now the thing is nganjo gi sense of touch shiro the reliable shida yo marelar, but our sense of touch is not reliable. Not reliable lana khala gore nganjo ki sense of touch di kala shira shira yiji che yo mares. Not reliable means something on which we cannot trust completely, right? So our sense of touch, it can fool us. Our sense of touch, sometimes it can fool us, not all the time, but sometimes our sense of touch, it can fool us. Therefore it is not a reliable method of telling whether an object is hotter than the other. You have to do activity number 4.1 in your textbook. Activity 4.1 la di chewa imba na kirangi kharu gochu gure kirangi lakpa dus chang ni chore achmindwe digana shira shira yiji che mewa kirangi gochu gure. So activity dinge deshe shikya imba na khandis share you have to take 3 containers. Kirang container khazu gugore container sum gugor. So you have to take 3 containers, container A, B and C. Container sumche no sumche ro ani no chik na lola. In container A you have to take cold water, no chik na lola chu thangmu ki thangmu thangya. Whereas in container B take hot water. So chu chau ki gore ne bet kor chau sa kyan khe marda la ba gyu ma thu ente marda la ba youtube che ne ya khala kanjam tis chau yo gyo ro chi la ba youtube yo ge. So we have container A with cold water, container B with hot water, and then in container C you have got a mixture of hot and cold water. So tredom storage container C chora, it is like a lukewarm water. So now what you have to do is in container A kirang lakwa yoma dilu and container B nanglola lakwa yewa dilu. So you have to put your left arm or left hand inside the container A with the cold water, and in the container B you have to put your right hand. So left hand, the right hand in the luswa. So you have to put your hand inside that water for about 2 to 3 minutes. After 2 to 3 minutes, you have to take out both your hands and put both your hands in container C. Container C na lu. And now if you test, your two hands will tell two different informations to your brain. Level lakwa chigi khar lagre achu chu 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 lagre. Whereas lakwa chigi khar chigre atsa sa sa la feeling dir. Lakwa chigi khar lagre na container C na lo yu chu di chau re sha lagre. Lakwa shimba chigi khar lagre container C na lo yu chu di thang thang ya re sha lagre. So di indu zambala nganjo ki sense of touch shimindwe. The reliable me wat yongor. So you have to do the experiment. So which hand will tell you the container water in the container C is hot, and which hand will tell you the water in the container C is cold. So activity 4.1 the kiranzo pamanyam dole chenna degree. You can see how our sense of touch is not a reliable method of deciding whether an object is hotter than the other. Clear chungso. So nganzu ki sense of touch the reliable shida riminda. So ngobu ni te wache khandi chha du khandi thanga du lan lagwa chang labla na samsam nganzu lagwa chang takji she jumarwe. Di nganzu tempo shida yomar. So di induzambala how to measure the hotness of an object. So ta chala jik chalyo du la je chaje ro che ge jumarwe. Di nganzu khandis measure chigi bela we imbai na. So a reliable measure of the hotness of an object is its temperature. So temperature lies in the reliable measure of a hotness of an object. Chala chik chase khazure sha la di ngazu khari gi la tur la win bana koi ki temperature measure chen la tur. So temperature is the degree of hotness of an object. So temperature gi ngazu khar tyen tur la win bana chala digi ani hotness di chase di la tur. Ani temperature ngazu thugyun do khari gi measure chigre la win bana we can measure the temperature of an object by a device called thermometer. So nganzu gi chala jik chalyo do thanglo do lan ta ju marwe ti nganzu khari gi takche che du re lawe imba na ani nganzu mixe gi device chi ku gore equipment chi ku gore ani device ti nganzu ming khar le lawe imba na thermometer. So you all know what is a thermometer, a device which is used to measure the temperature of an object or the hotness of an object. It is called as thermometer. Clear chungso. So kiranzo kesi nurse la za la pe yo bi imba na you must have taken your temperature. We have to take our temperature. So the thermometer ki takji che duor. The thermometer ki takji che duor. So thermometer it is a measure. It is a device to measure temperature. Okay. So video dina ngazu khar kor la jang la wi na heat ki de she de che heat la na khar la wi me de che ani nganzu ki sense of touch la di shira reliable mewa tembu shira mewa de che wa ani ta nganzu ki chala ji ki chaje de nganzu khandes measure che tu re la wi na with the help of thermometer. So we can measure the temperature of an object, the degree of hotness of an object, by using a device called thermometer. So in the next video we are going to discuss about we will discuss more about thermometer, and we will talk about some types of thermometers. We will talk about different types of thermometers. Thermometer sama rik chikba marta. Thermometer gi lega sama chikba re lega khare la win bana chaje hotness temperature measure che derwa. But there are different thermometers for different purposes. So we will talk about types of thermometer in the next video. Okay. So kiranzo you can feel free to ask questions. Thank you.